What's up, guys? This video is going to be us going from Fort Lauderdale to Miami with our friend Kayla. We did some sailing on the ocean. We checked out the stilt houses. We went to No Name Harbor. We got to a ball in Dinner Key.
Get some anchoring at No Name Harbor.
Yeah, got some anchoring in. We saw a shark. We saw turtles. Went to a museum with her. So yeah, that's what's all going to be in this episode. So thanks for watching. Enjoy. Gloomy morning today in my Fort Lauderdale. Not in Miami yet. We're leaving here on the 27th with Kayla to go to Key Biscayne. Gonna make some bacon right now for breakfast. There's our truck. And yeah, we're just gonna chill. It's kind of gloomy out. It's like 58 degrees out, but there's a foot of snow and it's 0 degrees in Michigan, so can't complain. Maple bacon. I like to just use a bigger pot so the grease stays in it. Cut it in half and I just add them as it goes. You usually have a plate right there. There's our how we make coffee every morning. Brianna's out walking the dogs while I make some breakfast. Bacon! Housewives.
Way too offended by that.
Bacon! Hey, where are we?
West Marine. It's humongous.
What is it?
West Marine.
It's huge.
Yeah.
It is really big. It's the biggest West Marine I've ever been in. I bought one of these the other day on Amazon for $100. It's $174 here. Thinking about getting a new pair of shoes. Says a sale. We're gold members, so we spend $300. We save $30.
But look at how cute these are.
$300.
Their platform.
She loves the pink.
And they're waterproof. That's really cute.
It's a huge West Marine. Well, Bree didn't get anything.
No.
I got a pair of sandals. I've had my sandals for like 3 years now. And now we are going to go hang out with the dogs probably for a little bit and then bring her clothes maybe to Salvation Army today, maybe tomorrow. Really big Salvation Army. Bree just donated a bunch of clothes. Now she's looking around. Tony Robbins, 7-day program to change your life. Sitting in a recliner chair. The line is massive. Found this book. Well, we just drove 25 minutes to go to Identico to get my TWIC card for my captain's license. And I forgot my passport. So, got to drive back now. We're currently in the process of replacing our bow thruster solenoid. We have disconnected every single battery. We've disconnected every single wire from the solenoid. And now we're working on uninstalling the solenoid, just 2 screws. So hopefully this goes good. I'd say we're maybe 50% way done. All right, so here's the old one. Happen to have duct tape on it. These things are loose and moving. Here's the new one. They're locked in place. I just screwed this bracket in that was on this one. And now we're gonna slowly reinstall it how we just uninstalled this one. So should go good.
All right, so we have 4 wires reconnected.
Red on the bottom, purple on the top.
Yeah.
Red on the bottom, white on the top.
Why don't you tighten up those nuts?
Where'd you put that?
It should be right by my stomach. now we gotta go.
Fort Lauderdale traffic. Tons of it. Florida traffic. There's steam coming off the water because it's so cold out. It's 49 degrees out here right now. It's freezing. I think that means the water's warmer than the air. This is its land tender. Walking the dogs downtown. Chilly morning, so not a lot of people out. So, just got my TWIC card, TWIC. Something you need to win your captain's license. It's from like TSA kind of. They fingerprinted me, and now they know who I am. So, one step more on the master's captain's license journey. Also, just went and grabbed $200. We are going to buy a life raft today. He's bringing it to us at Coolidge Landing. We have a holder for our life raft right here on our boat, and we'll just put the life raft right in there. Now we'll have a life raft.
Now what?
What do you
Kayla's here. We're hanging out, and Scooby cannot get enough of Kayla. He's just constantly in her face trying to get her attention. He loves her so much.
He's a lap dog.
Yep, he's just a lap dog. One thing way different from Fort Lauderdale to West Palm Beach is Fort Lauderdale is pro dog. There are dog parks everywhere. There are tons of people walking their dogs everywhere, and there's tons of walks for your dog. So when I bring my dogs out, I see about 20, 30 dogs every single time. I'm looking at another dog right now.
Bringing over the pump out.
Now it's doing this. We just had a bunch of stupidity with the pump out, and now we're filling our tank to clean it out because it smells pretty bad, and we're using the pump out. But there's a valve over there, then the hose comes here, there's a valve on that thing, then it comes here, there's valves down there in the bathroom. So there's a whole lot of misplacement of valves on the positions, causing vacuums and issues, and finally, we have corrected it all, and we're going to clean it out again, and it should be good. And then we got to do the front waste tank as well. So, fun times. Where are we?
We're at the Science Museum in Fort Lauderdale. Hence the shark mouth.
Shark mouth. Ooh, ha, ha.
Oh my goodness.
Would you sail in that? You're so...
Can it shark mouth?
No. Oh, look it. Can you actually get it off of the setting? Oh, she's gonna fly this thing. See if she knows to pull up to take off. Oh my gosh, she's turning. Oh my gosh. Now what? How do you know what's down and what's up? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's actually crazy to be in this sitting right here. Got foot pedals. This moves. There are buttons just about everywhere that you could see. Pretty crazy. There's even buttons behind me. So that is just crazy.
Driving a plane.
It's not a plane.
What is it?
Yeah. Maybe it's a plane.
Same idea. Okay. We're flying.
Just got some gas. $135, 36 gallons. Big boy drinks. Also filled that 5-gallon diesel tank. Now we're gonna go get some snacks at Walmart. And what are you hoping that Walmart has?
Incredible.
What are you hoping that Walmart has?
Chocolate something.
Chocolate.
Oh, let's get cookies to bake again.
Okay.
I got a couple cookies on.
We haven't made muffins with her yet.
I know, those muffins are really good.
We're about to go out. First time this season. Go out in the ocean instead of the ICW with our sailboat. It's the first time this season.
No more bridges.
No more bridges. I'm very nervous, very anxious, but they're trying to keep me level-headed. It's really supposed to be a super calm day today, so I'm just trying to hold on to that. And yeah, there's 3 other sailboats right in front of us, so I think we're okay. I just, you know, I'm a really anxious guy when it comes to this, so I'm trying to work on it. Well, we're done sailing, and we are pulling into Dinner Key Biscayne Bay, and we're gonna anchor at Key Biscayne, and we're gonna hang out for the evening, and then we're gonna go to Dinner Key in the morning. Been a ton of boats out all day today.
That's what we should do on our extra day. Go to the gambling.
Kayla wants to go gamble.
Oh, really? When there used to be strict legislation.
So we anchored. Currently anchored outside of No Name Harbor. So we're gonna watch our anchor for like an hour. This is our first time anchoring this season. Is there white on my beard? My wife said I'm getting gray hairs. And we're gonna take the dinghy into No Name Harbor, let the dogs out, and maybe go to one of the restaurants. We'll see. We got some tacos we're gonna make here. We're really excited for it. What are you doing?
Making sure that the dinghy doesn't die.
Because we still think we have a fuel problem. If you need help with that, let me know. Oh, you good? Okay. So Kayla's gonna drive it around a little bit. And we gotta put it in forward just so you know, with the shifter. Yep. And we're gonna see how it works, because I still think there's a fuel issue. The primer bulb is not staying hard. So I truly think it's gonna die on her very shortly here. On anchor, and it's doing just fine. We're gonna check out what's all the hype about No Name Harbor. What are we having? Tacos! And what type of meat?
Fake meat.
And what do you want fake meat to be called?
Feet.
Feet. We are enjoying anchor. There's a saying, red sky at night, sailor's delight. So it should be a really nice evening and a great day tomorrow. And what are we playing? What are we playing?
African.
I'm gonna beat him. I beat him before, I'll beat him again. Hey, who's winning?
I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up right now.
I'm winning. You all know I'm winning. I have the most houses on the board.
That's
I'm
true.
winning.
You have the most points on the board at the book.
Yeah.
You don't know what I
Got these cool lights. Well, we made it to Stillhouses after almost an hour on the dinghy now. The boat's all the way over there. Yeah, check it out for a little bit, then we're gonna motor back and we're gonna get on a mooring ball for the evening. This is pretty awesome. The water's been so clear. We've seen a shark, we've seen sea turtles, and some fish. Been awesome. Hopefully we see some more wildlife soon. All right, here's our current mooring ball for the next bit. We just grounded right there. We were trying to turn in past that green and come this way, and we grounded. We had to come straight to it. So it's kind of annoying, but it's a really good mooring ball for getting out really quickly. It's not the best mooring ball for like staying here and hanging out and living, because maybe we'll videotape, but the dinghy ride is kind of far in to the dinghy dock. So that's what we're working with. We're gonna hang out for a little bit and then we're gonna get on the dinghy and we're gonna go pick up our bow thruster stuff, and maybe Kayla can help us with that since it got here early. Woo! We made it to Dinner Key in Miami after we hung out at No Name Harbor all day. And we went around the silts on our dinghy and we saw sharks and turtles and fish. It was really cool. The ladies are using the restroom. I'm about to use the men's one, but check out how many boats there are. This is a sea of boats. And probably can't see anything to distinguish our sailboat, but we are way out there. I mean, we're past the trees and we're way out there. And apparently we got the last mooring ball available. So yeah, we're not staying at Coconut Grove Sailing Club, which we really loved staying at last season. We're gonna try to stay there still. So we're gonna call them like every day and beg. We just left the mooring field. That's Coconut Grove mooring field is by Dinner Key's dinghy dock, and there's some balls available. So maybe we can convince them. So our radar's broke. Caleb doesn't mind going up mast. So she's gonna go up there and confirm that it's completely broken, and if it is, she's going to remove it. And we're gonna send it in. What are you doing, Kayla? Trying to get the radar down. Kayla's up there, beautiful sunset's coming in. And trying to get the radar down. So we're gonna turn it off. She can hear it spinning, so that's kind of interesting. It's not the wires. Radar Tech, Raymarine Radar Tech says we gotta send it in for $600. So we gotta remove the radar and get it down. What's for dinner?
Pancakes and bacon and beans. Delicious. Breakfast for dinner.
And where did you just try to accomplish, or what did you just accomplish?
Transferring the gas from the old tank that's broken into the new tank without a nozzle. Yes. Or a funnel. We made it work.
I cooked almost the entire dinner in the duration that it took her to transfer 5 gallons of gas from one gas tank to the next. Because we didn't have a funnel. And what did you also just fail doing?
Couldn't get the radar down. I tried. Couldn't unplug the ground wire.
Ground wire. Scooby, what are we about to go do? About to go potty? You excited? Oh my goodness. And then I have to take an Uber all the way to Fort Lauderdale to get our truck. This might be one of the last times doing that, thankfully. It's gonna cost me half the cost to stay at this mooring ball for a week just to get an Uber to my truck. Ridiculous, beautiful Miami skyline that we get to stare at for however long we stay on this mooring ball. And that's Biscayne Bay over there. That's where we were earlier today. And that is the opening to go to the Bahamas. So we're stationed pretty well to leave. I'll tell you that right now. But we gotta go ride our dinghy around in the dark for a little bit. Wish us luck. Made it to the truck. There's our old slip where our boat was for a week and a half in Fort Lauderdale. Taking an Uber for an hour now, all the way to Fort Lauderdale. I gotta drive my truck an hour back to Miami to get back to Bree. And then at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, I gotta drive Kayla back to Fort Lauderdale to the airport. Something funny that Stefan, my friend, just told me today is the Brightline, which I've been talking about every time I go to a different town. There's this train that blasts through at 65 miles per hour. It goes to every single one of these towns that we've been at. And I haven't thought about taking it to and from my truck once. So it would have saved me a bunch of money. The train probably would have been half the cost of the Ubers, but here I am, alas. All right, made it back to Miami with the truck. The girls are at the dinghy dock right now to pick me up. Parked next to a Tesla truck. All right, we are on the dinghy dock. I'm bringing Kayla back to Fort Lauderdale. And there's our dinghy right there. We're gonna leave it here all morning. There's a ton of dinghies here, but so I think we should be fine. Some dinghies leave their motors up and then put a bucket over the motor. I think those ones have been here for a while, I would guess. But yeah, here we go. Hour drive, or 35-minute drive. And then another 35, 40-minute drive back. Will probably be closer to rush hour then, so it'll probably take longer to get back. We just rode the dinghy here in the pitch black from our boat, which is so far out there, can't even see it. We are at an egg place for breakfast, and they're playing Scooby-Doo. Well, we dropped Kayla off, and now we are at Fort Lauderdale because we forgot a line at that marina. And yesterday when I came and got the truck, the marina was closed. So we're here picking up that line, and now we got to drive back to Miami to get back to our boat and our dogs. And the crazy thing is on the way here from Miami to Fort Lauderdale, it was 35 minutes because it was like 7 a.m. Now it's 8:30 rush hour from Fort Lauderdale to Miami, an hour and a half. So almost 3 times the amount of time to get back home. This is where I'm gonna end this video. Bree's in the office right now grabbing our line. So thank you so much for watching. Now, between now and like February 5, we are gonna be prepping to go to the Bahamas. So we're gonna I'm also going to work on getting my master's license up here in Fort Lauderdale again. So I'm gonna have to be driving back here. We might figure out some Airbnb, I'm not sure. And yeah, then we're going to leave for the Bahamas sometime in the 1st or 2nd week of February. So thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, follow along, and have a great day.